Hey guys, welcome to your yoga class today. My name's Ashley and we are just going to get started. You're going to feel strong today, feel good, and so get prepared to move that body and breathe. So start at the top of your mat, feet about hip distance apart, fold forward, hinging at your hips. Grab the opposite elbows on your way down, let your head hang loose, and here's where we start to breathe. Just get comfortable in this starting position. A little bit comfortable. It's okay to be slightly uncomfortable as we go through our practice. That's going to help you grow and get stronger in the end. Of course, if there's anything causing you pain or a lot of discomfort, feel free to take a break, rest whenever you need to. You're going to use that breath as your guide today. So inhaling in through your nose, filling the bottom of the lungs, bottom to top. And then exhaling out through your nose, which oftentimes is our yoga breath. So yoga breath in and out through the nose to heat the body and cleanse the lungs. Now on your next inhale, we lift halfway up, lengthening the back, reach forward. Exhale as you bring it down. Inhale again, half lift, reach forward. Exhale, bringing it down. Release your hands to the floor. One more lengthening breath, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, down, nose to knees. Start to roll yourself up slowly, bending the knees so you're at a standing position and your head's the last thing that's going to come up. Now take your feet together, right hand right above the crown of the head, left hand right by your heart, about shoulder height. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, flip your top palm, press your hands away from each other, lift your heels, come up to your tippy toes, and as you inhale, hands to your shoulders. Exhale, float everything down. Second side, left hand above your head, right hand by your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press the hands away, lift your heels. Keep the heels up as you inhale, draw the hands to shoulders. Exhale, draw everything down, let go. Again, right hand up, left hand at your heart. Inhale first. Exhale, press and lift, grow tall. Inhale, hands to your heart. Exhale, draw it down. Last one. Left hand up, right hand by your heart. Inhale. Exhale, grow, separate, lift. Inhale, hands to shoulders. Exhale, lower. Reach your hands all the way up as you inhale. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale as you lift up halfway, look forward, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, step or jump back to a plank pose. Now hold it in a plank pose. Make sure we're in a strong, stable position. You can always take your knees down if you're feeling, a little fatigued or if you're just feeling like you want your knees down today. Shift forward a little bit. Then bend your elbows up to 90 degrees, side of the body. Inhale as you lift your heart forward. We call it upward facing dog. Exhale, look down, lift your hips and tailbone, roll over the toes, press your feet down, downward facing dog. Down dog is a great place to check in, a great place, a base pose to check into. So see how you're feeling today, and then use that knowledge later on. Look forward, bend your knees, step or jump to the top of the mat, half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up with a flat back, hands connect to the top. Exhale, back down, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back to your plank pose. Shift forward. Exhale, lower, bending the elbows. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to down dog. Now press strong through those heels, inhaling. Exhale, step the right foot forward, right between the hands into a low lunge. Now keep the hands down. How about keep the body down, but open up the arms to the side. Reaching the hands wall to wall, gazing just in front of those right toes, and stay low with the chest and the belly close to that right thigh. Now start to shift your weight forward. You'll notice a little bit more strength building in that right leg. See if you can stay in this low position, but lift the left toes just off the floor. It's a low flying lunge. And you might not be here today, but maybe someday. But keep practicing. Stay in your low lunge or low flying lunge. Keep reaching and breathing as you hold. Now on your next inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead, staying in low lunge to high lunge. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, press your palms together, look up. Exhale, lean forward, bend your back knee, and lift off into a warrior three with hands behind the back. So your left leg is up high, maybe about hip height or maybe lower. And you're pressing through the left heel, left toes facing towards the ground. And start to stand up, lifting that left knee high, keeping the hands pressing down. Knees up. How about left leg extended forward? You can either keep your gaze forward, stay steady with the balance, or challenge that a little bit by looking up. You could even close your eyes. That makes a lot more happen. Just test your limits and explore. All right, bend your left knee, bring it back up. Then take your left knee, wrap it above the right leg. Take your arms, separate them to 90 degrees, open up the arms, wrap your right arm above your left arm. This is our eagle pose. You're going to lift the arms, then exhale as you bend into the left knee, drawing the elbow closer to the knee, but keeping a flat back. You can make a kickstand with your foot so you don't lose your balance. Or try a double wrap, wrapping right ankle around left ankle. So whatever fits you today, whatever you're feeling. This is a very heat building pose. You're constricting a lot of your blood flow and just your body so close together. They start to get warm fast. We can stay just a little bit longer. Hold it, breathe into it. Now we can come out. Lift it up, lift the left knee, unwrap. Keep the arms as they are as you extend the back leg far back behind you. Stepping down onto the floor into a lunge. Release the arms, reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left hand stays down, right hand goes up, right into a lunge twist. Now you can always take the left hand off the floor, reach it forward. If you're feeling strong today, that's going to add more core strength. Or keep pressing strong with that left hand on the floor. Either way, still in that lunge twist. Intensify, modify. It's always up to you, and you use your breath to listen and notice where you need to be. Now rotate yourself forward, opening up the arms right and left. Reach your hands all the way up, inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, step your right foot back to plank. Shift it forward on an inhale. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, upward dog, look forward. Exhale to downward dog. Pedal out the feet a couple times. Look forward at your mat, bend your knees, step, jump, or float forward to a forward fold. Lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold it down, nose to knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, fold back down, hands to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank pose. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, low plank, descend. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Now press strong through both heels again. We're going to step that left foot forward this time, hitting the other side. Low lunge, fingertips on the ground. Try to get the hips and the pelvis a little lower. Press strong through the back heel. Now open the arms up to the side. Shift your weight forward, keeping that bend in the left knee. You might pick up the right foot, you might not. But stay super low as you can. Now step your back foot, or that top foot back into a lunge. Keep the arms separated. Keep reaching and keep breathing. Now reach your hands all the way up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, open your heart and look up. Exhale as you lean forward, bending into that left knee a little deeper. Shift your weight forward, take off, lifting up into Warrior Three. Right leg high. Extend from the crown of the head all the way out through the back of the heel, and keep your gaze down towards the floor. Your gaze is what's going to help your balance oftentimes. If you look at a single unmoving point of focus, it makes it way easier. If you're looking everywhere else, not so much. Now start to stand, lifting that right knee up high, extend the leg forward, lengthening the leg, hands behind the back. Now this is a little bit of a back bend. You might feel a bit overwhelmed, you might get a little bit more increase in your heart rate, but stay with it, breathe into it. You're safe right here on your mat. Now you can challenge the balance by looking up, even closing the eyes, lifting your right leg higher. Right, bend into that right knee again. Wrap the right leg above the left. Then take the arms out, bending the elbows. Now wrap the left arm above the right arm. Lift the elbows just a little bit. And as you exhale, bend into that right knee. Coming into a cross-legged chair pose. You can call it whatever you want. Eagle pose. Uncomfortable. There's a lot of names for a lot of things. I just want you to feel what's going on, the strength that you're building, the stretch in the upper back, right between the shoulders. Strengthen that left leg. Now a little lower, almost there. And come on out of it, lift it up, straighten the left leg, right knee high, keeping the arms as they are, extend the right leg back, step way back into a high lunge. Release the hands, reach up overhead, inhale, exhale, take your hands to the floor, keep your right hand down on the inside of that left leg, left hand reaches up, twist into that lunge. Now we look up towards that left hand. Unless it bothers your neck, you can keep the gaze down towards the floor. But we're not draping, we're not taking our ear to our shoulder. Now it's up to you if you want to take this farther. Reach that right hand forward. Or keep it down on the floor. Sometimes you can get even deeper into the twist by modifying or customizing. So taking the back knee down, working your way into the twist a bit more without so much effort in the legs. Then we start to rotate forward, open up to the side. Inhale, rise all the way up, high lunge, hands connecting. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Press into the ground with those hands. Take your left leg straight back this time. Single leg plank pose. Shift it forward, shoulders over the wrist, bend the elbows, exhale. Up dog, single leg style. Inhale. And hold. Oh, this is my favorite. So you're going to hold it right here in single leg, upward facing dog. And then draw your left leg to the side. So out to the side, like you're kicking someone to the left side of you. But here we're going to try to keep the hips level. So we're not opening up. We're keeping hips level and you're squeezing that left glute a lot. So keep extending out to the side. Awesome. Okay, take it back to single leg down dog. Lift back up. That should feel good. Hold with that left leg extended. Fingertips towards the floor. Wait, toes towards the floor. Fingertips in the floor. So wide fingers, especially in that left hand because you keep it there. Now we start to play with the balance. Take that right hand back towards your right foot. This is the one on the ground. Look back towards your right foot as well, so stay long in your spine, stay long in the neck. Take your hands back to the floor, lift your left leg a little higher. Exhale, lunge forward. This time spinning the back heel down, reach up to warrior one. Exhale, open up those arms to warrior two. Left hand forward, right hand back. Now keep reaching wall to wall. This pose is set by your back foot. You can walk it back a little farther or in a little bit closer, depending on how your body's feeling today. You can even close your eyes here. Really relax those shoulders down. And finally, let's take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, lift up. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, let's take the left shoulder towards the left knee. Hands behind the back, side angle pose. Now start to straighten the legs, stretch it out. We've done a lot of heat building on the left leg. That was a nice little stretch for that left side. Extend the crown of the head forward, stay long through both sides of your waist. Look up. But if you're coming to the balance pose, look down. Bend your front knee and lift your back leg. Imagine that your body's as flat as can be, like you're being pressed in between two walls. So hips are open, shoulders are open, and your gaze is down towards the floor. Now step way back into a lunge again. Into warrior two, open up the arms. Exhale as you bring both hands forward. Inhale, reach the hands up high. Exhale, hands down low. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back again to single leg plank pose. Shift forward, exhale, low plank. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg is still up high. Now bend your knee at the top. Open up your hip, but keep the shoulders level. So you're drawing that left heel towards your right hip. And pressing the right heel down towards the floor. Feel this open stretch. Now straighten that left leg out, back again, lift it up. Exhale as you lunge forward. Regular crescent lunge, reach the arms all the way up. This time we'll twist. Take the left hand back, right hand forward. Twisting into your lunge. Looking back at your left thumb. We can either stay here with the arm extended or reverse this lunge. Take the right hand, flip the palm, reach up, left hand down the back leg, nice and soft. Keep your gaze down towards that back heel or towards the floor just to keep the balance. Now come back up, use your core strength inhale. Exhale, again twist, take the right hand down to the floor, left arm up high in that lunge. Let's take it a little bit farther here into another balanced pose. Right hand comes forward just a little bit more. Left hand still up high, but pick up the back leg. It's a revolved half moon. Kind of tricky on this side, trying to stack the left shoulder over the right. And that left leg pretty tired by now. But we're still working through this, still breathing. And let's take it down. Hands to the floor, but actually hands rotate forward, opening up the arms. Step way back into a lunge. Reach the hands up, inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands to the inside of that left leg into a low runner's lunge. Keep the left knee as close to the left shoulder as you can as you extend through the back leg. There's a lot of different options here. Your back knee can be down, it can be lifted, straight, bent. Your hands can be on the ground or the elbows. As long as we're lengthening through the spine, keep your gaze forward. It's all good. All right, now shift your weight back. So you'll lift up, shift back so you're straightening that left leg into a half splits. You can sit back on the heel, fold forward, reach for the leg, or keep your hips lifted. Doesn't matter as long as you're feeling that left hamstring stretch. Okay, shift back, forward, bending into that left knee. Now heel toe the foot across your body, left foot across. Keep the left knee in line with the left shoulder, and then sit on down. So this is called pigeon pose or half pigeon pose oftentimes. You're going to look up, inhale, and then fold over that left leg as you exhale. Trying to keep both hips squared to the front and lots of length through the leg. So because we've worked this left side a lot, you're going to really feel it on this left hip. And that's kind of the point. So keep breathing and keep feeling the sensations that arise, the emotions that arise as you work your body in different ways. Now you can take it a little bit deeper here if you'd like to. Add a twist. Feeling good? Take your right forearm to the floor. Reach back with the left hand and find the right foot, the back of the right foot. Press the foot into the hand and twist. Get a little deeper. And now you're welcome to stay in that folded pose too, keeping the forehead down towards the floor. Now release everything. Take your hands back underneath your shoulders, tuck your back toes, lift your left leg up and back. You can shake it out, shake out that leg a little bit. A lot of stuff just went on. Lift it a little bit higher, inhale. Exhale, lunge forward to warrior one, back heel spins down, reach up. Now we'll take it to warrior two, open up those arms again. This time straighten the front leg. Reach way forward. Left hand down towards the ankle, foot outside of the foot, and right hand straight up to the sky. Triangle pose. Keep reaching. Then as you inhale, rotate forward, open the arms. Exhale, fold over that straight front leg, straight forward. So square up those hips a little bit. Hands can be either on the thigh, the shin, the floor. Keeping the leg straight. Bend into that front knee. Step the back foot forward. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach all the way up. Hands connect. Exhale, swan dive down. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll it back to downward facing dog. We have a second side. Press strong through those heels. Keep the fingers spread wide. Pause here for a moment, take a deep breath. Now another inhale as you press strong. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Back heel spins down or rise up to warrior one. Exhale as you open those arms, reaching right hand forward, left hand back. Now hold in your warrior two. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. Keep your gaze steady at the tip of the front fingers. Reach long, inhale, and exhale. Take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Stay deep in that warrior lunge. Draw the right shoulder towards the right knee. Left shoulder opening up. Take your gaze up over that left shoulder. Stay with it. Let's straighten that front leg. See what happens if you keep the upper body extending forward with straight legs. Now transitioning into a balance pose, you're going to look down, shift your weight forward, keep the gaze down, lift your left leg, roll the hips open, right shoulder over left shoulder, right, left shoulder over right, left hip over right. And really pressing strong through that back heel, so pull the toes back, flex the foot. Imagine like you're pressing your foot against a wall. Bend into that front knee, step back with that left foot. Open back up to warrior two. Inhaling. Exhale as you bring the left hand forward. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, take the hands down to the floor. Step the right foot straight back. Single leg plank. High to low plank, lower down. Inhale to single leg upward facing dog. Now flatten out the left foot, lengthening. And you take your right leg out to the side. Press strong through the arms so you're out of the shoulders, your ears are out of the shoulders. And you're squeezing your right glute a lot as you try to separate those legs. Left knee can be down, left thigh can be down, but keep working that right leg out. Right, take it back. Single leg down dog, right leg lifted high. Hold it in this high single leg down dog. Toes point towards the floor, level in the hips. You guys try that single leg, single arm balance. Left hand towards your left foot. Or you're grabbing onto your ankle or somewhere in between there on the floor. Now take your hands back to the floor. Lift your leg a little higher. Inhale. Exhale. Step forward into your low lunge. Reach the arms up into crescent lunge and then twist. Right hand goes back. Left hand is forward. Twist it in your lunge. Bend deep into that right knee. And if you're feeling pretty tired here, you can always take the back knee to the floor. That's the best probably modification or variation of this pose for a little bit less leg strength. So stay either with the arms out wide or start to reverse this twist. Left hand up high, right hand down the back leg, thinking up more than anything. Lifting and lengthening up. Then take it back up to the top, inhale. Exhale as you take your left hand back down to the ground, again into that lunge twist, right hand up high. Now take your hand forward, more in front of the foot. You're going to pick up that left leg. Twisted balance pose. Look up towards your right thumb. And you only need your left leg hip height or lower. Not a big deal if it's not quite as high. Now rotate forward, opening the hands. Step back into a lunge with your left leg. Reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, take the hands to the inside of that left leg to a low runner's lunge, getting deeper in the hips into that left hip flexor, left quad. It's good to do this pose a little bit later in class because it gets pretty deep. Again, you can stay with the elbows on the floor and land with your foot, or the hands on the floor. Try to keep that right knee close to your right shoulder instead of taking out to the side. Gaze stays just a little bit forward, so you can stay long through the back of the body. Now take your back knee to the floor, straighten the front leg, pull the toes back, coming into a half splits. You can sit back on the left heel. It's folding forward, drawing yourself forward. You may or may not reach your toes. To bring yourself back forward, take your right leg and heel toe it all the way across your body. Hips draw down, lengthen that left leg, and exhale as you fold it down. So you want to try to get the forehead down either to the ground, or you can stack your fists, one or two, making a little shelf or a little prop with your arms, with your hands. There's this little pressure point right in between the eyebrows by the forehead. That's going to help get rid of some of that tension and tightness and all that stuff you feel built up in the hips. Now, as we get into this pose, we're really going to use the exhale to deepen into it. Find the very end of the breath. See if you can exhale just a little bit more. Once again, you can either stay in that folded pose or take it deeper into a twist. You're going to feel that back leg more. So left forearm on the floor, right hand reaching up. Reach back and find that left leg, the left top of the foot as you bend the knee. Everybody let go of wherever you were. Take your hands under the shoulders. Lift your right leg up and back to single leg downward facing dog. You can shake it out, move your leg a little bit, whatever feels good. Now bend that right knee and open up in the hip. This should feel pretty good too. Taking your left heel towards your right hip. right heel towards your left hip, whatever. Inhale as you lift the leg higher, straighten. Exhale, lunge forward, coming into a warrior pose. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, open up the arms, right hand forward, left hand back. And straighten out the front leg. Coming to triangle pose, reach way forward. Then bring your right hand down to the ankle, foot, floor. Maybe it's on the shin or the thigh today. Keep reaching up and looking up. Hips are neutral, so we're not trying to flatten out the body. What we do want is length through both sides of your waist, right and left. Okay, rotate forward, opening up the arms to the side, and exhale as you fold over that straight right leg. You can step the back foot in a little bit, that sometimes helps in this pose. Bend into the front knee, step the back foot forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen the back. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach all the way up, connecting the hands at the top. Exhale, swan dive back down. Inhale, lengthen through your body. Exhale, step or jump back to plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, look down, press hips back, down and facing dog. Now walk out those feet a couple times, bend the knees. Notice the change you've made. Well, take the knees to the floor. Cross your ankles, and right away, we're transitioning. So press your hands into the floor, lift the knees, and swing the legs forward. Sit down. Did you do it? If not, that's cool. Just swing the legs around. Many paths to the same place. Now bend the knees. Press the hands and feet into the floor as you lift the hips. Reverse tabletop. Look back. And then just bring it back down. Exhale. That was just to kind of counterbalance some of our folds. Keep the knees bent, toes at the top of the mat. Reach forward. Start to roll yourself down slowly to the floor. When your shoulders touch down, take your knees and hug them into your chest. Rock yourself side to side, making little circles. Keep your right knee hugged close to your chest. Extend the left leg long to the floor. And then we're going to draw that right leg across your body. Right shoulder, right ear, right hand down on the floor and heavy. Keeping the shoulders anchored and just finding this nice passive twist in your body. Take that right leg back up to the top. We're switching sides. Left knee hugs in close to you. Right leg extends, and then exhales, you twist. Right leg across the body. Take the left leg back up to the top, squeeze it, hug it close to you, and extend your legs forward and down. Let your feet fall open, hands rest by your side, and close your eyes. At this time, we're just going to relax. So spend as much time as you'd like here, breathing, no force, no effort, and just melting into the floor. So take your time to unwind and relax. Thank you for joining in our yoga practice today.